AL Championship Series Game 2, Mariners and Blue Jays. We've got Logan Gilbert versus Trey Yesavage in this one. Gilbert with a 1.13 ERA in this playoffs, and Yesavage with a 0 ERA after his great outing against the New York Yankees. Top of the first inning, Randy Arozarena and Cal Raleigh are both going to walk, and Julio Rodriguez gets things going for the Mariners. First inning, 3-run blast, gets them on the board early and silences the Rogers Center. Polanco's going to strike out. Naylors singles. Suarez strikes out. Naylors steals second base. He has been one of the sneaky best base runner in baseball this year, really. And Canzone will strike out, and that ends the first. But Mariners get on the board early, 3-0. Bottom of the first, Springer doubles. Nathan Lucas will reach on an error, and Springer's going to score on that error by the first baseman. Immediately answering back, it's 3-1 now. Vlad Guerrero Jr. is going to ground out. Barger strikes out, but Alejandro Kirk with an RBI single, 3-2 in the first inning. Dalton Varsho will line out, but 5 runs scored early in this one. Not quite what we were expecting with this pitching matchup. Obviously, there's errors involved, but it is 3-2 Mariners going into the second inning. Victor Robles lines out, J.P. Crawford pops out, and Randy Arozarena strikes out, ending the top of the second. Clement will single, Schneider will ground out, Jimenez will ground out, and Springer walks. Nathan Lucas with an RBI single, tying the game at 3-3. Vlad Guerrero Jr. Grounds out, but that's the end of the second inning, and we are tied. It's a brand new ball game. Top of the third inning, Cal Raleigh is going to fly out. Julio Rodriguez walks. Jorge Polanco will reach on a fielder's choice. Josh Naylor singles, and Eugenio Suarez lines out, ending any threat in the top of the third. Bottom of the fourth, a 1-2-3 inning for the Blue Jays. Barger grounds out, Kirk flies out, and Varsho strikes out. Top of the fourth inning, quick inning on both sides in this one. Canzone grounds out, Robles flies out, Crawford flies out. Bizzardo comes in for Logan Gilbert, and he does get a 1-2-3 inning. Clement grounds out, Schneider strikes out, and Jimenez flies out. Top of the fifth, Randy Arozarena singles and advances on a throwing error by the shortstop. Cal Raleigh is intentionally walked, and that'll end the day for Trey Yesavage. Now we've got Louis Varland in. He'll get J-Rod to strike out, but Jorge Polanco continues his playoff tear with a 3-run blast. It is 6-3 Mariners. Josh Naylor strikes out, and so does Eugenio Suarez, but now it's 6-3. Good for the Mariners. The home run ball has been huge for them in this game. Bottom of the fifth, Springer's going to ground out. Lucas singles again. He's been hot. Guerrero Jr. grounds out, and Barger grounds out. Top of the sixth, Fluharty comes in for the Blue Jays. Mitch Garver's going to get a pinch hit and hit a triple. Vlad Guerrero grounds out. Barger grounds out, and they're not able to. Robles grounds out, and J.P. Crawford singles Mitch Garver in, making it 7-3. That's going to bring in Fisher for the Blue Jays, who gets Arozarena and Raleigh to both strike out. Bottom of the sixth inning, Vargas comes in for the Mariners. 1-2-3 inning for him. Kirk grounds out, Varsho flies out, and Clement flies out. The bullpen's done well in this game so far. Top of the seventh, Julio Rodriguez strikes out, Polanco singles, and then Josh Naylor, a 2-run blast in his home country of Canada. So a little bit of an emotional moment for him. And it's now 9-3. Rodriguez is going to come in for the Blue Jays. He'll walk Suarez, Rivas, and Robles. So it's bases loaded, only the 1 out. Chris Bassett comes in. J.P. Crawford hits a sacrifice fly, making it 10-3. But he does, and then Bassett gets Arozarena striking out, ending any more of a threat. But it is 10-3 Mariners. Bottom of the seventh, Schneider is going to ground out. Jimenez walks, Springer flies out, and Lucas strikes out. Eighth inning now. Raleigh's going to pop out, Rodriguez strikes out, and Polanco pops out. Bottom of the eighth, Emerson Hancock comes in for the Mariners. He'll walk Vlad Guerrero Jr., but he gets Barger to fly out. He'll also walk Alejandro Kirk, so 2 on with 1 out. A little bit of momentum for the Blue Jays. Varsho does fly out, and Clement lines out, ending any potential threat. Top of the ninth, Eric Lauer comes in for the Blue Jays. Pinch hitter Mastroboni comes in, strikes out. Suarez will single. Rivas flies out. Suarez advances on a pass ball, and then Victor Robles will strike out. Bottom of the ninth inning, Schneider leads things off with a walk. Jimenez will strike out, and George Springer grounds into a 5-4-3 double play, ending game 2, 10-3 Mariners. Their bats have just been on fire these first 2 games of the ALCS. Mariners, 10 runs on 10 hits, the 1 error, 7 left on base. The Blue Jays, 3 runs on 6 hits, an error, and 7 left on base. Bizzardo gets his first win of the playoffs, and Yesavage gets his first loss of the playoffs. He's 1-1. Player of the game, a number of guys this could have gone to, but how could you not give it to Julio Rodriguez? Got things going for the Mariners in this one with that 3-run blast in the first inning. And quite frankly, even though the Blue Jays ended up tying it, the game felt like it was over after that first inning. When you have your franchise core player in Julio Rodriguez hitting a home run, that's going to be huge for the team. Some other game notes, as I mentioned, J-Rod's first inning 3-run blast. The Blue Jays bounced back. They scored 2 in the first inning and then 1 in the second to tie the game. Jorge Polanco's 3-run go-ahead bomb. Josh Naylors' 2-run bomb, and J.P. Crawford with 2 RBIs in this game. And then Trey Yesavage, 4 innings pitched, 5 runs, 4 hits, and 4 Ks. Not his best outing, of course, but the dude obviously has so much talent. The future is great with him. And then Nathan Lucas, 3 for 4 with an RBI and a run. Game 3 starters, we have Shane Bieber and George Kirby. First game back at T-Mobile Park and their first ALCS home game since 2001. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you for the next video. We've got NL Championship Series Game 1, Dodgers and Brewers.